delivering these M.O.P tactics. I'm bury your passion. I'm putting the fantastic to PG. Something in the party. Something nigga. Even the OG. Something nigga. I make you with my gun in my hand. Make sure you motherfuckers understand. I'm partying me all day. You don't start with me. I might have to wait in this game. You just fall with me. You get back down. You just back down. Drop this shit. Nigga go M.O.P. never popping. Don't. Twisted. Hard to live the top of the line. Just now. Feeling this thing for anything. Mash out posse. You can clean your ass out. Jump. Clean your ass out. Jump. It's hard to replace it. What it is, M.O.D, O.D, we still hard with it. You don't stop hip-hop, we still hard with it. When y'all stop hip-hop, we move on with it. Got it on with it, spinning and rubber arms with it. And now it's hands up, so I'm hard with it. But I'm gonna be the flex, started dropping the bomb with it. Let's walk with it. My homies in the hood decided to come get it in there. I ain't sharing plans on these little dudes. I just upgraded my game on these little dudes. A whole different set of rules. Relaxation you face and practice for. You better be cool, I'll give you the block. I go in the block box and find boxes. Made it easy to trace it. We back with the basics. It's hard to replace it. What it is.
For some interviews? You guys have a second for some interviews? Yeah?
A real weed smoker can never get caught without a light. Put your motherfucking lighters up if you smoke weed. Don't do that. Don't lighter. Okay. Lighter. Okay. Fire.
This is your 20th year. Like why have you guys stayed relevant? Like why can you still put on a concert 20 years later and people are showing up going crazy?
It's because we're special.
Real hip hop.
Look, I'm gonna narrow it down to what it is. We're special. We're not we don't follow what everybody else follows. See, I'm gonna say exactly what it is. M.O.P, we represent that part of society that people try to forget about, which is basically the hood, the ghetto, the streets. My grandfather
grandfather, as far as I know, my grandfather hung out in the streets. My father hung out in the streets. My older brothers hung out in the street. I hung out in the street. I'm trying to prevent my sons and my nephews from hanging out in the street. But the truth of the matter is, there's always poverty, there's always hard time and struggle. We actually represent that part of society, so that means, sadly, we will always have a fan base. But we got that voice for them. So it's like, you know, motherfuckers don't gotta come to T-Dot to know exactly what goes on in the trenches in the bottom of T-Dot or in the bottom of Brownsville, Brooklyn. You listen to an M.O.P record, it's much safer. You know what I mean? Buy those albums. It's much safer, you know what I'm saying? Don't come fucking around. But it's pure, like what we consider it to be ghetto education. They go, I don't really, M.O.P is too loud and we always screaming. We ain't screaming, we just lifting our voice up. We speaking for millions of fucking people that, see, because when you grow up in the ghetto, you always think that your ghetto is the only ghetto and the toughest ghetto. Yeah. But then you'll come to T-Dot, but then you'll go to Paris, you'll go to fucking London, you'll go to in a little back little alleyway in Germany, and them fucking Germans will tear your ass to pieces. Like it's gangsters everywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, again, we represent that part, like, not just the gangster part, but the heartache, the poverty, the blood, sweat, and tears of this shit. And that shit'll never go away. So, you know, no disrespect to Big or Puffy or any one of them, but they started talking about them fucking Versace shirts. Motherfuckers started buying them shits. Then you realize that shit cost $600. You can't even pay your fucking light bill. The kids hungry as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, you like that shit back right on down. You know what I'm saying? So what we do has always happened. You know, I mean, we always have a fan base. And people like the way we do it. We don't do it like nobody else. That's the only reason why we do it. Because we don't do it.
Did it. Follow Dope MCs.
Earlier, was you guys going to Brownsville with the bat, getting at the bootleggers and stuff like that. So what is it like now with the internet? Because you can't, there's nobody really to get at. It's like out of control. So like
the last M.O.P record was illegally downloaded 118,000 times in the first day.
That's ridiculous. That's a lot of lost money.
That's the first day.
Yo,